G'day guys, how you doing? Jase here. I have got a few inboxes coming through now over the last couple of days looking for a bit of an insight, a few questions being asked about what the Cut the Gut is really about. So a lot of people have been confused in thinking that this is just another gym program. This is different. I'm not just giving you an improvement offer on something that you've seen before. This is all about reinventing the wheel by going back to what works, actually paying attention to the science rather than sort of fluffing off some new fad. So in this video, I'm going to answer a couple of questions and get back to showing you exactly what is in Cut the Gut by giving you a little sneak peek behind the scenes of what will happen once you join. So let's go, let's check it out. So basically, once you've purchased the program and joined, you'll be into the learning management software and you're going to click on Cut the Gut here, and what it's going to do is it's going to open up your program, and here we go. So once you get inside the program, what you're going to find on the left hand side here is a number of different links to click. They are arranged in chapters, and as you can see on the right hand side, you're going to have to put up with my mug coaching you all the way along. Now, each one of these little arrows is collapsible, and you'll notice that week 1 starts down here. So there's a little bit of work and preparation stuff to get done before week 1 starts. So the first part is an introduction, talking about really some secrets as to why this program works. We then go into a few things, a couple of admin things that need to get done before we start, but most importantly, the 5 steps to cutting the gut. Let's just have a quick look. So the first one of these is joining the Facebook accountability group. So you'll go in, you'll click on our little group, and here you will find our legendary group of men, starting with Mr. Andrew Taylor. Starting again, fuck, it's gonna hurt tomorrow. I love it, man. And this is basically where we keep our accountability flowing through. Okay? So that's the first task you need to do. You need to join the group. You submit your pre-transformation program, your pre-transformation photos, then of course you go into downloading your program. Now, as you can see here, we've got 2 options. We've got Construct or Elevate. Construct is for beginners, Elevate is for people who've lifted before and feel comfortable free weights. So let's just pretend we've gone into Elevate. What will happen is it will open up a Google Drive folder, which will allow you to download your files. Now here, the first thing you're gonna see is the program introduction. This is really important because this is going to talk you through a background, and so that you know that you're going into the gym, you're lifting safely. Just taking a little bit to load there, guys, because it's 40 meg download, and it's going to really go into things like following a program. Now you'll notice that there's a bunch of video links in here that make sure that if you prefer to watch stuff than read, happy days. We're talking about fasting, hydration, cardio, everything you need to get started. Now as well, if we go back into here, you've got a session planner which you'll be able to download, as well as your program itself. So if you took the experienced program, check this out. This is your 4-day split. So you would follow this exactly. I've got a prescription of what exercise you should be targeting, what area, how many sets, how many reps, and you will put your working weight in here, whether you do it printout or whether you do electronically. Now check this out. This is so cool. Let's just pretend you don't know what the hell a barbell flat bench press is, flat chest press is. You will click that on your phone and it will open up, check this out, the most comprehensive video database on the web. And you'll be able to check out exactly what a flat barbell chest press is, as well as some indications, some directions on how to actually go about it. It's cool, eh? Now this is one of the free inclusions that you're getting in this edition, so hurry. I'm not going to keep this in there for free. Now we keep going in here. We've got step 4. We start the empowerment course, which we're going to talk about next. And then we've also got a bunch of quizzes, cheat sheets, and check-ins that come with each video. So let's go down to the free bonuses that come with the course. For anyone that joins now, they're going to get 2 ebooks for free. How good is that? Now the 2 ebooks are going to be 1, this nice little handbook, which is the 14 non-diet fat loss hacks. This is awesome. So when you basically open up, you're going to be presented with really a blueprint as to what works to hack your fat. nutritionally, exercise-wise, mindset. It's a quick 25-page ebook just to get you started, okay? Now, if we go back a step, you will also find another ebook which is in there as well, which is your Bloke Can Cook ebook. This is a lot more comprehensive. So you'll find that when you go into here and you can download Bloke Can Cook. Now, let's get to the most important part, the week by week chapters, the week by week sessions. This is your education plan, and I'm going to take you through that very briefly so you can see what the curriculum is. But before I do, just note that there is a bunch of videos here on resistance training to just make sure that you feel safe. If you're training for the first time, or if you're just not really sure about your form, then watch these videos first. They're so important. Now let's just take, for example, a video on how to set up. Make sure that you're lifting safely in the gym. You click on that video. It's just a short 2-minute video. And what you're gonna basically get is, again, my mug in the gym taking you through how to set up for a squat, how to set up for a bench press, just to make sure if you're a new starter, you're completely across it. I have set this up to make sure that if you've never trained before, you will feel confident in doing this program. So let's get into the week by week coaching program. So this is the other part of Cut the Gut. So week 1, what we talk about is the mind element of it. This is just so important, the mind element of training. Okay, so week 1 is all about getting your subconscious mind right. Week 2, we go into nutrition, things like the role of calories, hydration, how to eat for a healthy weight. It's quite a lot of information right at the start to really get you moving quite quickly. We want that weight loss happening really, really quickly. Okay, we get into week 3. We're talking about metabolism and how to nail your exercise sessions. We also cover supplements in this session as well. Now, week 4, to round out the first month, we talk about my favorite topic, which is intermittent fasting. And you'll notice with all of these videos, they are all supplemented by a bunch of slides to make sure that you direct your learning. As you can see here, and I'm talking you through a coaching session each week, so comprehensive. Now, at the end of each week, you'll find a check-in. What we do here in this check-in is make sure that you're submitting your measurements and you're completing a basic quiz just to prove to me that you know what you're doing. Okay, so that's what we do at the end of each week. You've got to score 10 out of 10 to move on. So we move into week 5 and we keep going here for more healthy food preparation, how to sub out different ingredients to make meals healthier. Week 6 talks about motivation. Look, this is the mystery that everyone wants to find out how to conquer. Why is motivation never there when you need it? We go into week 7, and as you can see, week 7 is all about developing mental toughness. Now, remember what you're doing is at the same time that you're doing these videos, you're doing the same week of the program. So if you're doing Elevate, the experience program, you're doing week 7, mental toughness, and across here, you're doing week 7 of your Elevate program. How good's that? So it gets progressively more difficult as you get on and on and on. So let's go into week 8. What's in week 8? We talk about how to shop healthier, how to cook better. In week 9, we talk about the coping with stress. This is such a most important thing for men, is the impact of stress on their weight due to the impact of a little hormone called cortisol. In week 10, we talk about the importance of sleep and weight gain. Week 11 is all about how to fit in indulgence, being able to take yourself out to takeaway or a restaurant and make sure you don't bollock it. And in week 12, we do a recap of the whole thing to make sure that all of the information is embedded before I set you free. Now, when we go to any one week, you'll notice as well that in addition to the video, you scroll down to the bottom, and I've got a little cheat sheet here for you that you can print out. And this will really help you. If you're the sort of person that prefers reading over watching videos, then this will just be something that you can print out, you can keep handy. Something like, for example, in this one here, how to read food labels, how to look at it in a nutrition information panel and know what you're doing. So as you can see, it is hugely comprehensive, this program. Cut the Gut is so much more than just a personal training program. That's really only half of it. The big stuff comes from nailing your nutrition, getting your mindset right, and correcting your lifestyle. So that's the big winner in this program. So if you want to know any more about it, before you jump in, feel free to inbox me some questions. I'm happy to help out. And for less than $50 a week, you could be cutting the gut. Think of what that means to you. People are they want stuff for free. The problem with doing stuff for free is, guess what? If you've got it for free, it means absolutely nothing to you. You have no vested interest in getting a return on that. $50 a week for 12 weeks. What do you think that means to you if you start to get your health back? And look no further than the guys on the group that have done exactly that. So I encourage you to get involved now. If you've got any questions, shoot me an inbox and we will chat soon.